I spent many months with my guys trying to figure out how we're going to do it. Because when the temperature of the building, at that height, it was also, the sun is beating down on it. It's in Dubai, so I had to measure the exterior of the building, the temperatures, and I was getting daily updates and kind of looking at the past year of what the temperatures are there. And then we went and had to figure out with wardrobe and props the kind of material that I'd use to try to protect my skin in case the metal got too hot to burn me. And then what kind of rubbers and different things we're going to use for the exterior of the gloves, and then design the wardrobe as I was designing how we're going to ascend the building and descend the building. And a lot of times and then I'd bring Burt in and show him physically what it looked like, and then we just kept working on it for many months. And then eventually, when we knew what we could do and how far we could push it, we pushed it even a little bit further beyond that. I sprint across the building, and I use that wire to help. I have to take it all the way to the furthest point, so that I'm trying to use that as a spring to send me out across the face of the building. And so I'm actually holding onto the side of the building. They had a little rope there for me, and I'd crouch down, and while I'm there, I would flex my muscles to try to force the blood back up into my body and keep the oxygen going into my body, because it's being cut off from the harness. And then I launched out, and then I had crosswinds when I was up there. So that's why when you see the film, my legs are kicking or separating at times to try to. It was actually, I was using them as a rudder for direction. And that's, we figured it out. I figured it out as we were going out throughout the day. With all the stunts, what I like to do is I spend a lot of time working with the stunt coordinator and designing all the stunts, and kind of I let people do. I go over. I spend time with them just explaining who Brad Burt is, how he wants things shot, and how we design it so that we're having longer takes, and his lens choices, so that they understand how to design some of the action. Brad would do the animatic, and then I would sit down, let the guys do it, and then I'd go and I'd work with them. And sometimes I would build the locations out of wood, like the prison sequence. So we were able to train on the set for the girls. So they'd come and we just go over it and go over it and go over it. So I knew what it was and went through it beforehand. I thought it was fantastic. I love that scene. I love having that in Mission Impossible. I thought they killed it. And both Paula hadn't done stunts before. And when we came on, it's like, you got to train. And she was up for it. And she trained really hard. And Leia had not done stunts before. So she trained really hard. And everyone got into it, and they wanted to be great. And all the guys were, all the stunt guys they were pumped, that they were, very excited how their dedication and how committed they were to doing that scene and doing all the takes themselves. And, it's really fun. I love it. I've been offered films to direct, and I work on the development of the scripts, but I'm an actor at heart. I love acting, and maybe one day I'll do it, but I don't feel. I love the collaboration that I have with Brad Burt, and to be part of his, his casts, and I really enjoy that process of working with the director and bringing my ideas, hearing their ideas, and being directed. I love acting. I love it. It's my first. That's why I produced, because I wanted to kind of develop the films that I was interested in making, and learn more about cinema.